all the different genres that you have been studying, there was actually one missing, and that was, of course, the Norwegian Joik. So, joining us now is someone who is going to have a quick Joik lesson with us.
No way.
He was part of the hello, Fred. Part of the
Hi guys. Hi.
Hey.
How are you today?
Oh, fine, and you? So cool.
Yeah, great. Beautiful weather here in Norway right now, so I can't complain.
Oh, I'm super excited for that small lesson.
Fred, thank you so much for coming. This is so much fun. So you're gonna teach us a little bit Joik today. But before we start a little quick lesson, maybe you can tell us what is Joik?
Joik, it's a traditional way of singing that the Samis have been using for over 1,000 years. And it's Europe's oldest vocal tradition, actually. And it's like chanting in America, like the Indians use, but it's really not that. And you don't have to use words. You can just use your voice. And I know you very good, I could make you a Joik. And cool. I can make a Joik to my dog, and I can make a Joik to the place I'm from, and I can Joik to nature. So,
is it the Joik? Is it like the way you also have to call the way you call the nature in Norway or something like? I know there is like you can sing into the landscapes and you hear the voice coming back to you as an echo, like something like this.
Did you watch the Frozen movie?
No, but it's something I saw once in a documentary, so I don't know if it's a legend or.
No, actually, you can do it with Joik as well.
Okay,
but I think you mean stev, and that is a traditional Norwegian way of singing.
You were going to make it the feelings that you have right now, Fred. What kind of Joik would it be?
The sun is back and it's getting warmer, so it has to be a very happy Joik, I think. So let's see. I just have to feel the Joik in the room. Hello, inna hello, hona hello, inna no, inna hello, hona hello, inna no, wa. Hello, inna hello, elo, inna hello, hona hello, elo, inna hello, inna no.
Wow. So cool.
Okay, now your next job.
No. Like no. That's crazy.
I can make the beats and you can Joik.
Oh no! You have to Wait. You have to explain me a bit. Like how can you jump? I mean, it sounds so like so many different sounds. It's not like it looks so complex, like so many things.
Yeah,
in that way of singing.
I don't really know what I do, but I just grew up with it, and it's very natural for me just to do it. But it wasn't until 3 years ago. That was the first time I Joiked in public, and that was actually the Norwegian Melodi Grand Prix final here in Oslo. So that was the first time I Joiked. I have grown up with it, and I know how it sounds, but I had never done it on stage before.
Wow! So like you did it for the first time at Melodi Grand Prix Festival?
Yeah, in 2019, and you can really hear that I am super nervous when I stand there, because it's in the middle of the song and it's very stripped down, and you just have to Joik alone to the whole public and whole Norway. It was awesome.
I am so glad you found each other, Fred, because you and Alexandra and Tom Hugo, you were put together specifically for Melodi Grand Prix, right?
Yeah, we put together ourselves.
Yeah. Matter it in your own hands.
Yeah. Now,
I'm
Tom
really
wanted to work with a Sami songwriter, and he called me and asked me if I wanted to win Melodi Grand Prix, and of course, yes.
Okay.
And Alexandra joined later on.
Cool.
So we
Are you-
are having a really good time, and we work so good together, and it's just a dream to work with these guys.
Yeah, I love it. And I remember we actually played at the same festival 2 years ago. But I played much earlier than you guys, so we got to see your whole performance, and it was just amazing. And I love KEiiNO. And you're releasing a new single very soon, in 4 days.
Yes,
or-
Friday. Yeah.
So excited.
We are gonna KEiiNOfy another, folkish pop song that people know, Driver's License. So
Yes,
I hope
yes.
it will be a banger. I like it.
So cool.
I'm excited to hear.
Can you say again the name of the way you sing? The
The
word?
traditional way of singing.
The name was the
Joik?
Joik, yeah. And like,
Yeah, Joik.
do you also sing in a different way, or you are the specialist of Joik?
I am the specialist of Joik in Norway. I define Joik. No, of course not. There are several ways of yoiking, and the way I yoik is the northern Sami way of yoiking. And we have the southern Samis, and the tones are much longer in the southern Sami way of yoiking. And we have the Samis in the east, like in Russia and Finland, and they have their way of yoiking.
Oh,
So I use some words in my yoik, I do, but it's all about the yoik,
nice.
just the sound. Yeah.
Cool.
So is it?
That's
Do
great.
you think it's hard to learn, Fred?
You can't simulate yoik. You have to understand what the yoik is. So you have to grow up with the yoik, or to know people that know the yoik very good. You can't really hear if someone's tried to simulate the yoik, but it has to come from the heart.
So will we hear you yoik one time, John, when you come to Norway?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I would love
If you
to
come
learn.
to Norway, I promise you, I can make you a yoik.
Oh my God. Okay, nice.
But
So I will
but you
plan
know-
it on my schedule to come to Norway now.
Next flight to Norway.
But to get that yoik, you have to join as well to yoik.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
You mean now?
No, not now, but when we meet,
no. Yeah.
when I make you a yoik, and then you have to join.
Okay, you mean a duet? A Joik duet?
That would be so nice.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
We're
crazy.
so making a
let's-
follow-up interview for this.
Let's yoik and roll.
So cool.
I know that you didn't have a lot of time, Fred, but I am so thankful that you stopped by. And I cannot wait to see you yoik together in the future. I mean, we're for sure making a follow-up for this.
Nice. Yeah,
We're making a
thank you.
documentary about that.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you for the interview, and thank you for being here. That was so cool. Like, for the yoiking, I just need to. Now I'm gonna Google yoik, and I'm gonna see the whole story of yoiking.
And listen to a lot of KEiiNO songs. There, maybe you can. learn to
Yes.
yoik.
Nice.